Fuck, I lost my train of thought.
My bad.
No, it's all good.
Because I agreed with you. I got pissed off at that. There's so much bullshit memes.
What's the bullshit that you don't like?
I don't like people just throwing fluff out there to like
make you feel good.
I think that and the audience that it hits is not the macro. You know, like all this bullshit motivational stuff. Like I think
what's the bullshit motivational stuff? You don't like Lion King holding up Simba, Mufasa?
No,
holding
dude,
Simba?
that's my favorite movie of all time.
All right, then what are you talking about?
I think you say that every fucking movie you bring up.
Nah, Lion King's dope.
Okay, what are you talking? What's the bullshit motivation stuff? So that like
don't compare yourself to others. You're running your own race. Fuck you, bitch.
I mean, to a certain extent, I think
bitch.
We're all in the same race. We use the same currency. We're breathing the same air. We're in the same economy. We're in the same sport. So I'm just going to go.
To certain degrees, right? But I think the point of that is to say, like, yes, know what the standard is, but still keep it in your own lane, right? Because as soon as you start going like, oh, my competitor's doing this, now I got to do this, then you kind of lost.
That's you being smart and turning that into something real. That's not what they're saying, and that's not how the masses interpret it.
Nah.
No.
What's the masses interpreting it as?
Like, I don't know. I just don't think it's motivational. I don't think it hits. I don't think it's a key point to change someone's outlook on life.
What's something that motivates you? Like, what would that meme need to say in order for it to touch you?
Something more realistic.
Like, you fucking suck, so does everyone else, keep going?
Yeah, or what you said before. Like, I see that before I cut you off. When you said, like, I see them, yeah, I compare myself to them. It just doesn't change my mood or day.
I get what he's saying. I think, like...
hits the masses.
So I get what you're saying, but I don't have Asperger's like you, so I don't...
No, I'm fucked.
So I don't...
No, you're the guy I hate. You see someone take a picture of their phone at 4 a.m. and you're stoked.
Yes.
Yeah, no one else is like that.
No.
You're like, damn, that's cool. I'm going to wake up at 3.
A lot of people are like that.
I'm going to wake up at 3:59.
So for me, like...
They like that, they can't do it,
I understand what you're talking about.
He does it.
And I understand it. But the difference is when you're at the optometrist, right? It's like number 1, number 2.
What a reference.
Number 3.
He's the king of this
4,
shit.
right?
Yeah, I've never been to an optometrist.
Okay.
What?
Like, let's say you're at the
I'm
DMV. You're at the
perfect. I got
DMV.
perfect genes.
You're at the DMV. And
Don't hate
and
this
you gotta
guy.
do the
He's
eye
really
test,
kidding.
right? And they cover the right eye. Do you see this? Do you see the left eye?
Yeah. I've done the driver's
Or
license
even like
test.
colors. Like, what do you see? You see orange, you see green.
They do that?
Yeah.
Colors?
Yeah, see for colorblind. It's the little, all the bubbles.
Maybe when I'm a kid.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
So you've done different tests of different perspectives.
Oh.
Right?
Are you going somewhere now?
Yeah.
I don't like
so
that.
what I'm saying is when I see those blanket statements, I try to understand that there's multiple intentions to that statement and there's also multiple audiences on the other side.
Sure.
So, for example, no shit, Tyson Fury fighting Deontay Wilder, none of their coaches are, we're all winners here. You know, it's go over there and beat the living shit out of him.
Yeah.
How many
It's war.
How many corner like when they put the audio there? In the UFC and boxing,
Good job, Bones Jones. You're running your own race really well.
Like how many times have you heard that, or how many times have you heard this is when the champions are made? Champion round, it's him or you, right?
Yeah,
that's what you hear. So I understand when you're trying to be the best of the best, even in business, it's literally it's you versus them, right?
Even that,
Apple versus Microsoft, for sure. Because at that time, the pie is getting cut so much. It's this 50% or this 47%, and you have 40%, and everyone's getting closer to like 50-50 if there's only two big conglomerates, right? But at the regular person level,
right?
If she's a YouTuber, I'm a YouTuber, we will almost never cross territories. So I think when people are giving that motivation, they're like, there's literally trillions of views out there. If you focus on your 100,000 views, you're all in the same lane, you're good. But as you move up, yes, the territories will get close.
I got too many thoughts, dude.
No, the territories will get close, right? I mean, when the shark becomes amphibious and the lion knows how to swim, they're going to start battling it out. But
I can't wait.
But there's so many levels, like the amateur level. I think the
lion's winning, by the way.
The pro-am level, the pro level, and then the championship level. So when I read those things, I think... yes, there's no context, but it can be dissected so many different ways.
Maybe this is me being a hater.
You probably are. And Asperger's.
I'm different.
How dare this guy say you have Asperger's like a motherfucker?
And that's why I'm calling him out, because I feel it.
You should be offended.
I'm neurodivergent.
What the hell does that mean?
I think it's the same. I think it's the 2021 version.
Oh, okay.
No.
So I guess 2 examples. So I guess honestly, it is me being realistic or maybe a hater, but I believe... I'm trying to think which reference to go to first.
You said it was limitless, but it's not.
The what?
You said it was limitless in there, but it's
no,
not.
it is. It's going so fast. So let's go to the Bones Jones one or the thing in the corner.
Yeah, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder.
Whoever big fighters in the corner.
Yeah.
If they're in the corner, tired, winning the round, losing the fight, and they're already thinking, I'm not the championship guy.
Yeah.
I already think they lost.
They lost, yes.
I think their coach yelling them at them isn't changing what's going on in their brain. I think the energy their coach is yelling at them may help them feel better and know that they have support. But it's not, and what can I say, right? I've never been a champion at shit, but I do watch a lot of things, read a lot of things, and really I think about this a lot on my own. I don't think Bones Jones is sitting there like, yeah, my coach believes in me. I'm going to go knock this guy out now. He's already thinking in his head, like,
I'm a cerebral. It's not cerebral like that.
No, he already viscerally knows.
Yes.
I'm a bad motherfucker, and now this coach is getting me chills because he's yelling at me. I didn't hear a word he said, but let's get this, right? So I think there's power in the energy there, not in the words.
Sometimes.
And going back, so let's go to the opposite end. The YouTuber that may be feeling a little paralysis by analysis, looking up to the Kwans and saying, man, their YouTube channel, 12 years, they built a career on it. They built a life, a family, a good living. And look how many views and subs they have and all the businesses they get to run underneath that. I could never do that. And they're sitting there and they're frozen editing their first video, right? Because they're like, this isn't good enough to put out there.
Yep.
I don't think that person has what it takes to be a big YouTuber, regardless of what I tell them. You could put them through the best YouTube masterclass, and if you go that deep into, and we all had those moments. If you get frozen for an hour, that's fine, and then you still put out your YouTube video a week from now, even a year from now, 5 years from now. At least you did it. But my point is, like, that person getting a motivational speech, run your own race, honey, isn't going to just flip a switch and now all of a sudden she's putting in sick content.
But doesn't that kind of go against your 12 years of chipping away? Because I think everyone starts there, frozen, right? And you just chip away. You're like, I will release my first video. And as they start having momentum, maybe they'll read that and they, jog a little bit faster.
I think maybe I base too much on destiny, I guess, or genetics, or the human individual. But I don't think humans are as malleable by the outside as that. We're stubborn little creatures.
We are. I agree.
So, like, if you're so...
But I think sometimes it can be a flip of a switch like that. Like, if the right words are said at the right time when you're able to understand...
maybe everything lined up, sure.
Yeah.
But how often does that happen? The same reason I call you ugly. Like, I know you're confident, like, you're a pretty lady. Like, I'm not going to, like, like...
I'm a pretty lady.
I'm not going to call you fucking ugly all the time if I think it's actually going to hit you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And same thing with that YouTube person. If you're like, run your own race, doll, and then they fucking go. I don't think it's contradictory to the 12-year thing, because I think the individual that would be able to handle something for 12 years is a different mindset already.
Well, I also think there are triggers, though, right? Like the guy that's down in the dumps, getting his ass beat 12 rounds, right?
Yeah.
And then the coach maybe just needs to say, your daughter.
Maybe.
And then a transformation can happen right then and there,
Maybe. But that goes back to my point of who's the message hitting.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of receivers on this side, and there's a lot of intenders on this side.
I think there's less receivers to run your own race and memes, and then my other issue is what's the true motivation or intent behind these people doing that? Is it altruistic, trying to motivate someone, or are you just trying to prove? Is it a self-conscious prove your toughness to me?
Also,
bro, you're tough. You're tougher than me. You telling me how hard you work out. I don't care.